Ooh, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to A Gathering Place, brought to you by the Gullah Chamber of Commerce and hosted by me, Marilyn Hemingway. And we are back again with the International Gullah Film Festival and the organizer of the film festival, Amy Kelly, to talk about the 2022 Film Festival happening April 1st through the 16th in Georgetown, South Carolina, and virtually. We want you to get registered. We want you to know more about the film festival right after our opening.
Hello, I'm Marilyn Hemingway, and welcome to A Gathering Place. I said, I'm stepping back because we have young voices who want to be heard, and they're moving on something.
Branding is really important to you and your business.
Even the basic type of technology, you learn it all.
And people are
Good question. And welcome back to A Gathering Place. Let's just jump right into it. There are a lot of things we want to know about what's happening at the 2022 International Gullah Film Festival. Let's welcome Amy Kelly. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Marilyn, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm a little, I don't know what I am, but but I'm excited. I do know. I'm excited. I'm excited because we are bringing back the International Gullah Film Festival. As always, I'm always looking forward to the screenings and everything. And how many years have we been doing this now?
I want to say 4. This is
4. I want to say that, COVID kind of throwing us off.
Yes.
A little bit. Everything I tell people, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. COVID's kind of throwing me off. But yeah, I think we're going to say 4. I'm pretty sure we said 4. And sadly, the first one that was in person that went well, and then COVID hit us. I think the next year COVID came into play, but we've been doing it virtually and now a hybrid, virtual and in person, which we actually kind of started last year.
Right,
with one in person. The finale was in person, which was beautiful event. And now we are really adding more programs in person. So we're doing a hybrid, the International Gullah Film Festival. So excited to have you here, Amy Kelly. For those of you who don't know, Amy is the film festival organizer, and we've been doing it now 4 years in Georgetown, and it's been growing every year. And we're just so excited to have it back. And there are a lot of good movies and stuff that are coming out. And we're just going to talk about some highlights of 2 or 3 of them. But let me go ahead and pull up, Amy, so you could tell us kind of like what's this year's theme? What are the films? Kind of give us a general overview. What are the films portraying and why were they selected? And let me just go ahead and pull that picture up while you talk.
Yes, well, we definitely love films that highlight African American culture as a whole and the African diaspora. So all of the films that were selected, well, most of them do highlight aspects of Black culture and the Black experience. So that's the main thing that we look for. But we also look for really great storytelling. Any culturally aware story is something that we want to feature as well. So it could be Native American culture, it could be Hispanic culture, so that we can be international. We want to make a table for us, but we also want to invite people in to sit with us as well. And we can learn and exchange from each other, especially with the same challenges that we face, like, the sea, environmental changes and things like that. So this year, we have a lot of really great films. It was really, oh my goodness, it was so hard to narrow it down we have a lot. If you go to the website and you go click on our selections, we have a lot more selections than we usually do. But that doesn't mean that we didn't have a lot more that really deserve some type of recognition. They're finalists now. We just could not fit everything in. I think people just became extremely creative during the pandemic, and they just wanted to get out there and tell their own stories.
You were saying about the representation, Native American, Spanish, but Gullah Geechee is global. So this is the Gullah Geechee and African diaspora, and because even in our language, it's a conglomeration of African American tribal languages, English, Spanish, French, depending on basically where the enslaved captured our ancestors and where they took them. So it truly is being international. It's a reflection of our community because we're a global community. So I love that the films mix the different countries, nationalities are being represented at this film festival. It truly is a indication of who we are as a people.
Yes, ma'am.
Kudos to you. All right, I'm trying to pull up the website while we're talking. So go ahead, keep talking. Any particular films we want to be aware of?
Yeah, well, so I'll just talk about a few. They're all great. Go to the website, look at them, and you can get a breakdown of everything, the directors and what they're about. So on opening night, we will be showing Freedom of North Carolina, which is a story about an enslaved family that is, going through hard times with the family that own them, and they want to escape, of course, to freedom. I won't say too much about it because I do want you to come out and see it. It is a great film. Great new actors. There's a lot of talent on the screen. There's music and dancing and, just very powerful, emotional story. You can tell it was well written. It was well directed. So definitely on April the 1st, opening night at the Howard, come out and, support the film, support the filmmaker. He will be in attendance, I believe. And he'll be there to answer any questions and talk a little bit more about the film as well.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool. I'm looking forward to it and everything. And also on opening night, we are going to have an opening reception. Y'all, just to slide that in, as part of our hybrid. It'll be online and in person. We're going to have an opening reception. We have not finalized the location yet because we've had to do a little changing, something beyond our control. But we're going to work on that this week and update it and let everybody know where we're going to be. So, and then you could go to the showing, to the screening. All right. So wonderful to hear that. What about a couple of other films?
Yeah. So we actually have 2 films documenting Africatown in Alabama, which is if you actually on Disney Channel, they have documented the uncovering of the Clotilda, where the last enslaved Africans were brought to our country illegally.
Mm-hmm.
They were not allowed to go back home, so they set up their own little Africatown. And so we had actually 2 short documentaries that talk about the experiences of the families in the community there. And we have one little short film that I love in particular called Requiem for Black Love.
Okay.
It's a short film, but a very powerful film about love between a man and a woman, Black man and a Black woman, throughout the ages. And I thought it was very well done. I'm really so proud of all of the filmmakers that we had come in this year. I'm always honored that they submit to us and that they choose us to help bring their films to an audience, to a broader audience.
And I love that this film, Requiem for Black Love, it really does speak about a Black love, a Black relationship. So that's something I would look forward to seeing. Is this going to be in person also, or is this going to be a virtual screening?
So the Requiem is going to be in person. It will be shown at Brook Green Gardens on the 2nd. So if you register, even if you just go into Brook Green Gardens, you pay at the gate, you can see the film. So either way, if you register, you can see it. If you just come into Brook Green, if you're a member of Brook Green, you can see it. And I think we'll be showing it maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the day. So, if you don't catch the first one or the second one, you can catch the third one.
I have to say this as we're looking at all of the movie screenings and the movie posters. These are beautiful movie posters. They all are.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Very well done. I'm so proud of all of the beautiful images. I mean, they made it so easy for me to put together something, something I want to go see, someplace I want to be. It's amazing. It's so amazing. I'm just so very humbled and proud of this year's film festival, especially after all we've been through over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I know we have been to put this together. virtually, then hybrid. And I have to give kudos to you, Amy, because you've been putting the work in, and we've been managing somehow to every year add a little bit more to it. That first year of COVID, it blew a lot of stuff out of the water, like a lot of folks, and we're all recovering now. But we've been able to make this happen virtually and then and in person, adding a little back in person, and now this year even more in-person events. So, and it's just, I look at these just beautiful, colorful movie posters, and it's just so, they're just beautiful. They really are, and they're just well put together. Yes. So kudos to the movie producers, the graphic designers, and of course you, the film festival organizer, which kind of makes me think about something where we think about the film industry, and most people probably think about the actors and then the directors, but they don't think about all of the other roles that happen behind the scenes to make movies happen, to make film festivals happen. And I always want to be conscious of introducing these roles, because for our community, it's also educating about career opportunities and business opportunities. So a film festival is not just about screening films, which are very enjoyable, and I love movies, but it's also about learning about behind the scenes, the effort and the work that goes on behind the scenes.
For sure. And if you're interested in getting into the film industry, we do have producers that are going to be there. It's a community event, so they'll be very, very accessible through our networking events at Brook Green, at our opening reception, and at the Black River Cypress Preserve. So there are 3 opportunities for anybody that's in the industry or wants to get in the industry to network and figure out, how do you get started? How do you get started, or how do you move forward? Whether you're an actor, writer, director of photography, if you want to do makeup, if you want to do hair, if you're interested in wardrobe, even if you just want to, chauffeur people around, because people need to get from one place to the next. If you want to be a gopher, these things are, easy jobs. And of course, we were hoping to get big budget films to come to the quarter. And so of course they would pay union wages and all that stuff. So definitely, there are so many opportunities to have a great career in the film industry, in entertainment altogether.
And so thank you for saying that, Amy. That's just so important for people to realize. So the International Gullah Film Festival, we can't be remiss in recognizing our sponsors and support. The Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce, of course, and the Georgetown County government, Georgetown County. Thank you. They've been a great help. Actually, almost every year they've been with us. Yes. Brook Green Gardens is another partner, longtime partner. And then I see this is what Our Culture curated. But which one is that?
That's Quayle TV. It's a streaming service, a lot like Netflix, but specifically for the culture.
Very good.
That you want to see that we are producing independently. Quayle TV is where you want to go. They have Deshauna Spencer. She's been working on this for a very long time. She's been in the news. She's at New York Times. She's just out there, putting it together, because she saw the struggles and some of the problems and that we do have as, African American creatives in the entertainment industry. And she's one of those that put the wheel to the grindstone and just made it happen. And so I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of the partnership we've had with her since the beginning.
Very good. And then, of course, the Black River Cypress Preserve, a beautiful setting. The last couple of years, we've had our grand finale movie screening with a panel at that location, and the weather has just cooperated. It's just been beautiful out there. It's a beautiful setting, folks. And we're going to have a number of events out there as part of the film festival. And can you tell us a couple of the events, what's going on out at Black River Cypress Preserve?
Well, I know for certain that we're going to be there on the 2nd. It's like an invite only, and so you have to register to get there. We will be doing some screenings, having some people talk about their films. We're trying to get some other special guests to come out as well. And it is a beautiful location. Setup will be nice. I'm not certain about refreshments right now, but refreshments should be served. And
we'll figure something out. We're gonna have refreshments, some light refreshments.
Last year it was great. This year it will be even better.
Yep. Yeah. Love going out to the Black River Cypress Preserve and this is part of who we are as the Gullah community, Gullah Geechee community, our connection to the land and the water, the connection to the environment. So to have an opportunity to screen films just in nature and in the natural cathedral, it's just everybody always like, oh man, I really enjoy that, and it's a beautiful, beautiful setting, and we want everybody to get out, get registered and come on out. So about registration, where can we register for this film festival, and how is it going to work? Because it's hybrid. So how do we get registered, and how is it going to work?
Yes. So you can go to the website, www.tigff.org, which is screening at the bottom right now. And you will see a button at the very top that says click here to register. It will take you to Eventbrite, and on there you will be able to register to get more information about the specifics of the schedule and the event. Our hybrid, it will be, we do have people that are coming in to speak, so we will make sure that we are streaming that, and those links will be made available through our website to those that register as well. So it will be very, fun and informative. And, even if you can't be there with us, we understand, and you want to be with us virtually, please do. And you will definitely not regret it.
Very good. No, I know we definitely won't regret it. So we talk about film screenings and everything, but the film festivals, they're more than just film screenings. Film festivals are workshops, seminars, webinars. These days it's webinars, and also book signings. And I know we have a special speaker coming up, presenter, and one of which is Miss Eden Royce. Let me go ahead and pull her information up here. She will be joining us, a live virtual reading from Root Magic, and she'll take questions and answers. Tell us a little bit more about Miss Eden Royce and when she will be appearing.
Yes, Miss Eden Royce is a native of Charleston, South Carolina. She currently lives in the UK, in England. She's an award winner. She's all over the place. If you just Google her name, you'll see she's just about everywhere. She has been traditionally published, which is a great accomplishment for anybody. Root Magic has come out with some really great acclaim, a lot of awards, a lot of lists. I got it and read it with my son. It's so touching. I'm not going to spoil it. I hate spoiling things, but I strongly recommend coming and listening to her read an excerpt, talking a little bit about her experience in becoming traditionally published, which again is a feat that most people, they can't tout, and she has done it. And I'm very proud of Eden Royce, and I look forward myself to hearing her read her own work and then talking more about how she got published. All
right, very good. And once again, a beautiful book cover. I think I've seen this book in Barnes and Noble.
Yes.
I think I've seen this book. Now, is that her first book? Because did she do a second book also?
She is self-published.
Okay.
Spook Lights and Spook Lights 2. I have them very well done.
All right.
She's in magazines. She's in a lot of stuff, and she's done a great job. She's a very inspirational author.
I've seen that book someplace. So this is why Marilyn Henry loves film festivals. I love film. Excuse me. But I love the fact that you can do seminars, you could do book signings, because film is simply storytelling visually. That's it. It's telling stories in a visual medium.
Yes.
And and so it combines all storytelling, whether it's books, and then of course we all know about movies made from books. Mm-hmm. So the books are like the root of the movies. We're going to know part of us every year. We add a component to the film festival, and one of the components I've been pushing from day one and working on it is a storytelling festival as part of the film festival, because one of the things is learn how to be a storyteller, whether it's through poetry, spoken word, the written word, or the visual medium. Become a storyteller, and we want to show people the different ways of storytelling and how it encompasses the film and of course, celebrating it through the culture through a film festival. So what else do we need to know while we are here and looking at these beautiful posters again? We told people where you need to register. Go to www.tigff.org and get registered now, online and in person, this film festival. But what else do we need to know, Amy, about the film festival?
Yes, specifically, there is a business incubator on that Tuesday. I believe it's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So if you are a business person, local or even out of town, and you want to come out that night and talk a little bit about some business strategies while you're waiting for the next film or in between films, we definitely recommend you come out and do that. And also, we're putting together a vendor village. So if you have a business and you want to set up to promote your business and sell, please do also inquire about how to do that either through the website or my email address, which is tigff@yahoo.com. So those are the things we're still, of course, ironing out, but those are things that we definitely want to make sure we can provide for the community as well.
Yes, definitely. And thank you for remembering the vendor village. We want to support our vendors from the community who they themselves are telling their stories through their creations. Yes. So let me see. And what is your email? You said again that we want people.
TIGFF@yahoo.com. So the International Gullah Film Festival, the first letters at yahoo.com.
All right, very good. And if you can't reach Amy, of course, contact the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce because we're helping organize that also. So Vendor Village at International Gullah Film Festival. If you are a Gullah Geechee creator, vendor, and you want to be part of our Vendor Village, please contact Amy at tigff@yahoo.com or definitely contact Marilyn Hemingway at the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce. And if you just want to attend the film festival in person and hybrid, in person and virtually, making it a hybrid event, you can register at www.tigff.org. We're really excited about this. Once again, we are bringing the International Gullah Film Festival to Georgetown, South Carolina. And every year we've been growing. Amy, what else do we need to share with the folks here as we wrap up this evening? You're coming back.
I am.
I know that. You're coming back March 27th to talk about more. So March 27th, we'll have more final details of everything we've discussed today. And so we definitely know that and know more about who's going to be in attendance and more book signings and stuff as the world starts to reopen from COVID. Oh, one thing we've got to talk about, we are going to practice COVID safety measures, folks.
Yes.
We've done it every time. We will have masks. We have hand sanitizer. But if you are vaccinated and boosted, come on out. We will practice social distancing at all in-person events. So I'm just glad I remember that, Amy. What else do we need to know?
And I think that covers what we can say for right now. Definitely mark your calendars, April 1st through the 16th. Opening weekend is the 1st and 2nd. If you can't make it to anything else, please come out to those and support these wonderful filmmakers, their hard work, and celebrate your community as well. Both Georgetown County and the Gullah Geechee culture, the greater African American diaspora and the African diaspora, as well as other cultures as well.
Yeah, and if you want to support the programming of the International Gullah Film Festival, we have a store!
We do.
You can go to the website and go to the store and purchase T-shirts. And I see the youth with the tie-dye, the best long sleeve, short sleeve. Y'all, you can support our programming by going to the store and purchasing the T-shirts and everything. Women's, men's, and everything. All right. It didn't change on me. Hold on. I want to show the store. So hold on one second. I'm going to go back into it. And this supports our programming. So want to make sure that everybody sees it. All right. There we go. We see it now, right? There we go. All right, it's a big grab. There you go, folks. Look at that. Nice t-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve t-shirts. So when you go to the website to register, you can also support us through the store.
Yes.
So it's really cool. Really cool. We making things happen. I love it. Amy, it's been good as always to see you. I know we're going to be talking a lot in the next few weeks as we get closer to the film festival, and I need to get registered so I can be there. Yeah. And we're going to do a lot of planning, folks. And Amy will be back on March 27th. And we look forward to that to work out the final details. But in the meantime, don't wait. Do not hesitate.
Don't hesitate.
Go ahead to www.tigff.org and get registered now, because you don't want to lose your space. You want to get ready. And this is going to be good. I'm so excited. Over 2 weeks, every year we're adding new and exciting events and opportunities. And we're looking forward to it. That's all I can say.
Yes.
All right. Anything else, Amy? And, thank you to our sponsors. We already mentioned them, but we'll mention them again. Brook Green Gardens, Black River Cypress Preserve. Who else?
Whaley TV.
That's right.
And
oh gosh, you're gonna
Georgetown County.
Thank you. Georgetown County, we love you, Georgetown County. Yeah, we're just so excited. That's all. We're just so excited, folks. Yeah. All right, Amy. Always good to see you. Thank you for joining me today to talk about the International Gullah Film Festival. If you want to be a part of the vendor village, get in touch with us so we can tell you the day and time and location and what you need to do to get registered for that. And of course, if you want to see the films and screenings themselves, go register at www.tigff.org, the International Gullah Film Festival. Let's make this happen, folks. Love it. All right, Amy. We'll see you in the next few days.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night.
All right, folks. So that's the International Gullah Film Festival happening in Georgetown County, South Carolina, April 1st to the 16th. We have a number of events happening. So come on out and join us, and let's make this happen. And of course, just a reminder that every Sunday and Wednesday at 4 p.m., we have a gathering place, our weekly gathering of change makers impacting the Gullah community. And of course, our annual film festival. We're always excited about it. Want you to get registered and just have a good time. Y'all, we'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you.